Welcome back to our channel, Odeki. Now, we will review the next chapter of Berserk, the Brand Arc. This is the second part of the B0 chapter where Guts fights spooky skeletons. Do you think he will win? Let us find out. But first, we would like to recommend purchasing the official release. By buying, you can contribute to the author's family and help us in our endeavors to review. Please subscribe and let us begin. We continue with Guts in a spooky nightmarish stone corridor, wading through shin-high water. It is ominous, and he is naked. He is watched from above by a big spooky eye. He stops to catch his breath. He looks above, ahead, and behind him, seeing nothing but the unending corridor. Suddenly, his brand stings him and bleeds. He begins moving again, out of breath and struggling. A voice echoes, "You cannot run from us." Guts yells in pain, as he has been skewered through the foot by spikes in the water. As he collapses back in pain, trying to remove the spike from his foot, he notices something approaching him and tries to free his foot faster. He struggles to free himself as the misshapen creature from the earlier chapter comes closer. See our video Puck and the Secret Past for more information, link in the description. As the creature nears, the voice echoes again, "You cannot run." The misshapen creature is suddenly upon him. Guts yells in fear and wakes up, stabbing a tentacle creature that was on his face. The gross tentacle creature dies in his hands, and he tosses it onto the barrel top where Puck is sleeping. Puck wakes up and sees the gross dead tentacle creature right next to him, causing him to scream and ricochet around the carriage. "Whack! Hey! Hey! What happened?" asks the girl to Puck, who is still in shock. She sees the nasty tentacle creature on the barrel, and screams as well. The priest character comes to see what it is, and asks what is that thing? Guts gets up. It's an incubus. They're evil spirits that give people nightmares and feed off their fear. Because of this thing summons them, explains Gatsu. The brand does? Puck asks again. Suddenly Guts feels a sting on his neck and his brand is bleeding again. He immediately jumps outside the carriage. Puck is concerned. What the? Stay inside. Guts explains. Incubi are born of the mixed blood and sexual fluids of those who died filled with hatred and malice, which means that somewhere around here, there must be some corpses of bandits or the like who died violently. Corpses that the demons will possess and use to attack. The horses immediately become angsty and restless. The priest guy is alarmed. Whoa! Whoa! The girl runs to calm the horses. Guts yells, "Stupid girl! Don't get out of the carriage!" And before she can protest, we see she has been impaled from below. Guts, Puck, and the priest are shocked. Colette. The priest yells out in pain. An army of skeletons rises from the grounds around them, covered in moss and soil, and armed. Puck and the priest are looking around at the fog-cloaked army around them, all of them staring with glowing eyes. Looks like this must have been some old battlefield, Guts communicates, as he looks over with his one eye to the body of Colette as she bleeds out. Guts can't stay distracted as two skeletons attack him. He throws daggers at them, but this only stuns them. Puck protests it's no use. You can't kill something that's already dead. We better get out of here. If you wanna go by yourself. But why? It's pointless. There's too many, you're gonna get killed. Guts smirks. It comes with the territory. Puck watches as Guts stares down the skeletons and grabs his sword. He decimates 4 of them with one swing. He continues, reaping his way through the bodies of the undead. He halts momentarily in pain, looking around at the army around him. Pieces of the dismembered corpses are still trying to grab him. They lunge at him, and he strikes them down swing after swing. He destroys them as they all close in on him. Alone in a forest, it's just him and the skeletons all trying to kill him. Puck watches from the carriage. Wow. It doesn't matter if his opponents are living or dead. But before Puck can finish their thought, the carriage lurches forward. "What happened, old man?" asks Puck. They see something horrific. We cut back to Guts. "Uwaak, Guts!" Puck screams. "Shut up. Can't you see I'm Biss?" He is halted by the sight of blood dripping from the head of the old man. The priest's head was wielded by the body of Colette, now possessed. Guts stares in horror, the skeletons seemingly standing by. Colette's body drops the head and gets out of the carriage. It slowly approaches Guts with a sword. Guts is frozen by the memory of the sweet young girl she was. Puck notices Guts' paralysis. "Guts? Guts!" The corpse of Colette stabs the undefended Guts. He's taken aback as the sword draws blood. Guts cleaves the corpse of Colette in twain. The skeletons cry out and moan in unison. Puck cries as Guts notices Colette's blood on his face. A skeleton tries to attack him. Guts cuts the skeleton in 2, and then begins to throw up. He vomits through his hand. "Watch out!" Puck cries, and Guts parries another blow. Guts continues to vomit through parrying and decimating the assaulting skeletons. He finishes vomiting and then stands back up again, trembling as he grips his sword tighter. He lets out a war cry. He fights on. Dawn breaks onto Puck, sitting in a tree. They're overlooking Guts, standing in a field of scattered bones. He is catching his breath, leaning on the sword. The evil spirits, caught in sunlight, begin to abandon their skeletal vessels. Puck approaches Guts. "I guess it's all over," as they both look over at the top half of Colette's body. It goes limp. Puck reassures Guts, "It wasn't your fault." Guts begins laughing. "Ha ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. Like I said, anyone who gets killed 'cause they got caught up in someone else's fight is a small fry. If they can't live their life freely, they're better off dead." Edgelord Guts continues, "Those two didn't have the strength to protect themselves from a walking disaster like me. That's all there is to it. If you're always worried about crushing the ants beneath you, you won't be able to walk." Puck is understandably speechless. Suddenly, Guts' laughs echo back and ominous sound echoes around them. "What's that?" asks Puck. The evil spirits taunt Guts, mirroring his disdainful laughter. "It's useless. You cannot run from us. Wherever you go, we will find you. We are always watching you. You belong to me. You are ours. So long as you have that brand, you cannot run from us." Guts cocks his arm. "Wherever you are, you belong to us. Your anger, your sadness, your pain." "Shut up," says Guts. "Even your fear, all of them belong to us." "Shut up," says Guts, and he pulls on his metal arm. It fires into the air above him, the recoil driving his feet through the ground. He whirls around, walking off in silence. Guts. Puck calls sympathetically. They look around at the ground littered with corpses. This is the world Guts lives in, Puck thinks to himself. They finally flutter after Guts, joining the black swordsman in his stride. What do you think of this chapter? Do you think Puck will leave? Comment down your opinion below. Special thanks to all of our subscribers and you, the viewer. We really appreciate your help. If you would like to support our channel, please subscribe to our Patreon, Odeki. We will put a link in the description below. Our next video will be about Guts meeting the Slug Count.